Happy morning, I'm Paige, and this is the Happy Kitchen for the last time. We are moving and we have sold this home. I did a little update video that I'll link below if you missed that, or if you're new here. This is the Happy Kitchen and it is no longer going to be my Happy Kitchen. It is going to be someone else's Happy Kitchen. And I'm super excited to pass on the love. We have absolutely loved this kitchen, even though it's a little bit on the small side. It's very functional and I've enjoyed being here very much. So it's a bittersweet goodbye. And the reason why I'm making this video is to show you how we have been surviving on kind of a minimal kitchen supply, or we only have a few of our kitchen things out because before we even put the house up for sale on the market, we packed up basically everything. And so we wanted the house to appear staged for selling. And so I packed up almost everything in the kitchen. So I wanted to show you guys what I've kept out, and this might help you in making some decisions on if you guys are moving or if you're, potentially gonna be downsizing, kind of the bare minimum of what we've been surviving on and what I thought was important to keep out. Let's get started, I'll show you around. First up, and most importantly, are our espresso and our coffee grinder machines that we have kept out. These are very important to us and they would have stayed out whether we were moving, living out of our trailer, wherever. They're very important. And then above, I've got our espresso stuff here, got some tea here, and then my minimum amount of spices. I know it still looks like a lot of spices, but these are the spices that I find to be most essential that I have kept out, and in this little baggie is thyme. And then I got our extra coffee up there. Next up is our glasses. So I kept out just a few of our mason jars because we like to use those for our coffee, and then a few other random glasses as well. And then in this one, I've kept out all of our plates and our bowls, and then I also kept out 2 squares, 2 rounds, and the large rectangle of our reusable Tupperware, glass Tupperware. And underneath here, we still have our microwave out. Another thing I have kept out that's important in this kitchen is my sink strainer right here. Our kitchen sink is wonderfully large, but for the amount of countertop space we have, it takes up a lot of the space. And so I found that having our dishes over here was annoying and took up way too much space. And since the sink is so big, I found an in-sink dish strainer, and I put that there, and then we drain our dishes directly into the sink. It's wonderful. The only thing I kept out in this one was our crock pot, and I've used that quite a few times to make things for us while we've been in the hustle and bustle of moving. And I actually did a video last week of making chicken, lots and lots of shredded chicken for tons of different meal ideas in the crock pot. I'll leave that below. And then in this one, I kept out our small cutting board and our strainer. And then up here, I've kept out just the essential knives. So I have 2 steak knives, I have a bread knife, my chef's knife, and then the, what do they call this? The steel, the honing steel. And then in this one, I have this is actually from our trailer, and it's all of our extra silverware from the trailer and our silicone straws, and then just a few, like I have just the essentials. I'll pull them out so you can see, because are these really all essential? Apparently. Alrighty, so I've got a spatula. I didn't include any spoons, like stirring spoons, so I just have the spatula and then the ladle. I do have my little whisk, the pasta guy, my masher, which I love, and then a little teeny tiny spatula, my tongs, my wavy cutter for potatoes and such, and then my thermometer as well. And then I also have out our Blackstone stuff because cooking on the Blackstone has been very helpful during this time. It's mess-free, super easy cooking outside instead of in here. And then my last cupboard, I have my Dutch oven, my little steamer for veggies, and one single pot. I also had a skillet out, but I accidentally took that up to the new place and forgot to bring it back. So I've been surviving on just these. Oh, and I also have a single sheet pan in the oven. And then I also left out my little cute spoon rest and my avocado oil container for cooking as well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, found it helpful, useful, and say goodbye to the Happy Kitchen. We will be back at a new kitchen and I'm super excited. We are actually going to be at a place that we are going to be renting for a short-term period. We're not really sure, but we have not yet purchased another home. And so we are selling this home. We're gonna be somewhere in between. And so you'll see that kitchen and that will be the Happy Kitchen next. So I will see you then. I make gluten-free content normally every single Friday. So if you would subscribe, join the Happy Kitchen family. Have a happy day.